All right, folks, you're live with Lonzo, the Godfather of West Coast Hip Hop. And today is Friday, y'all, 6 o'clock. I got my boy Dr. Dre on the phone, and you are live with the Legendary Connects, folks. That's how we do it every Friday, sometime on Thursday, sometimes not at all, but we've been pretty good here lately. What's up with you, Dre? Yeah, I gotta go buy me a ticket. I gotta go buy me a ticket. I gotta buy a ticket. I'm sorry. I every once in a while I don't really believe it. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't believe it, but one thing about it, if you don't win, don't play, you can't win. Mm-hmm. Man, do you want to be seen if you got $1 billion? Do you want to be seen? Some states, there's a couple of states that make you do publicity as a part of your thing, and that's what you see people in masks and all kind of shit. Nah, man, the last thing you want to do is get a shitload of money and let a bunch of broke people know you got it. Oh hell no. Miss B, what's up, baby?
Hey, legends.
Man, I grow relatives. I get every time a new album come out, I get a new community. I get new relatives. So, that don't cost nothing.
Hey, Dre, is Dre there?
He here? You don't hear him?
No, I don't hear him.
Huh?
Okay, no, I don't hear him.
She don't hear you. Hold on, my bad.
I was like, why is he so
My bad. Let me see here. Something's wrong. I did something wrong. I didn't do something right. Hold on there. I hear him. I hear him fine.
Hey, Gary. Hey, Marlon. Hey,
the whole system.
Shay. There you are, Dr. Dre.
We're fixing the whole system. we're going to upgrade.
I just pushed the button before I started. That's all.
We're going to hire somebody to tell the person to push the button, and then that person's going to tell the button pusher to push the button. Because you know,
like Plucky Duck.
We push buttons.
Right.
We push buttons.
What's up? I see Imperial Shay Low. I don't know the part. It cut off the last part. What up, Zoe? Gary's Garage in the house. Marlon in the house. What's up, Marlon? I thought you had to go to work, man.
Marlon's back?
Marlon's here today. Marlon, you got to give Marlon that picture too, man, because Marlon, he asked me that picture right before Christmas. I told him I didn't ask you that day.
I need an address, and we got to work that out. But we're supposed to work out the picture for 2023 anyway. So tell Marlon, hang in there. You're gonna get it sometime in Black History Month. Believe me.
All right.
We're gonna work it out.
Yeah. What you doing for Black History Month, man? Anything you got anything going?
Staying black, man. Being black is the hardest job in America. There's a lot of jobs in America, but being black is the hardest of them all. Even when you think it's getting better, it's still being black. You can go to African nations in Ghana, Liberia, Nigeria, Niger, Cameroon, Morocco, Egypt, you name it. Being black is the toughest job in the world. It's just a tough job, man.
All right.
Because you can't.
Isn't everybody black?
You just can't be black.
Everybody's
black, but some of us are just a little darker shade.
Bro, they're trying to say something.
That.
What you say?
You can't hear me. I was gonna say any other time you would say everybody is black to you, not just.
Oh, now you playing the sight game, but I'm playing the true game. Everybody is African. Period. I don't want any excuses. I don't care what you think. Everybody's African, because if the African continent is the birthplace of man, which Dr. Leakey, a white anthropologist, Dr. Leakey and his crew said this be the birthplace of human existence. So everybody's African.
All right. Check it out, folks. We lost Lisa Marie Presley yesterday. 54 years old, had a heart attack. Man.
She was close.
Wow. Oh, okay. Hey, man. Chris Stacks in the house. What's up, Doc? Go ahead, man. What you saying, Dre?
I was gonna say, is it too early to do this show? And Lisa Marie Presley made love. He kept saying, "Who's the king? Who's the king? Who's the king?" Is it too early for that show?
Actually,
Uh-oh. Hey, chat, I lost the legends. Can you still see the legends on your end?
Was not only Elvis Presley's only daughter,
Thank
but
you,
she was an
88 Place Radio. Thank you for the
extremely
shout out.
wealthy woman.
I'm back.
Who?
yeah, she wasn't
How
bad.
do you
Look
jump for this
just
talking?
like a mama.
Yeah,
Look just like a mama.
Mama looked good.
Yeah.
She looked good.
Yeah.
And you got to give her credit. Her two twin daughters, they're gonna have an incredible life. The problem's gonna be dealing with Lisa Marie Presley's ex-husband, who they had a very, very tumultuous divorce, and who's gonna try to get custody of those kids?
Now, Dre,
Because she owns Graceland.
Dre,
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit right there. I don't
I know.
fuck about none of that shit.
I was throwing that in there. I was throwing that in there.
Who's gonna get Graceland? I know who ain't gonna get the motherfucker. Lonzo and Dre and Bernadette.
It's true.
Let's change the subject.
But I know one thing.
What?
They're not getting the $1.3 billion that we're gonna get tonight. We're gonna make it happen. It's gonna happen.
That's
get paid.
Yeah, he lottery. That's a bad boy right there.
Oh.
He gonna claim the guy. How you gonna claim the goddamn lottery for the $1 billion?
Because I am a legendary connect.
What's that? What am I looking for? Some objective shit. What you call that shit? I'm looking for another word.
You're thinking about that's some
manifest.
Optimistic. And damn near delusional. That one came out. That came out with no problem. Optimistic.
It's called the power.
It's a thin line. It's the thin line.
Positive thinking.
It's a thin line between optimism and delusion. Okay?
Everybody in the chat type congratulations to the Legendary Connects on 1.8 billion. Maybe we'll manifest.
That's right. That's right.
Type it in chat.
That's right.
Ain't bought ticket one. She claiming money. Ain't bought nan ticket.
I don't know how you know.
How you gonna claim some shit you ain't in?
I don't know. Ain't got no sugar daddy to buy it. I gave me somebody at Walmart the other day, but I ain't meet him. But he was trying. He tried.
You was trying to smash?
Yes. That's what he was trying to do.
He was trying to smash. Oh, okay.
He was trying to get on the smash.
How he come at you?
He called me, hey, pretty lady. He's like, blah, blah, blah. Can I get your number? Blah, 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 blah. And then, he didn't take long in his text messages to ask me, when was the last time you had sex? When was the last relationship you was in? I was like, good Lord.
Well, he trying to cut the bullshit out.
Yeah, that's right.
You got the number already, okay? He stuck his big toe in the water to see what the temperature is.
He could have said, what are you doing? The text message, but he was like, how long you been in a relationship and everything. And then, since I said it's been a while since I've been in a relationship, he assumed that I didn't get none. So that's a compliment because he figured I gotta be in a relationship to get me some.
Okay, well, shit, we would like to thank that at least.
You better call him back. You better call him back and tell him you're already in a relationship with Legendary Connects. And he just got to figure it out. Because after this 1.3 billion,
y'all talking over each other.
Y'all ain't flew me out.
Y'all both ain't they talking at the same damn time. Okay.
Yeah, she ain't trying to hear the 1.3 billion.
She up here in this damn video menage a trois over here.
Hey, y'all make it look good. I mean, sugar daddies. Y'all the sugar daddy poster children of sugar daddies.
Last girl called.
If y'all got the billion, y'all would leave me high and dry.
Yeah, that's
sugar
true.
Daddies.
I'm gonna call up Claudia Jordan, see what she's doing on third Friday night.
Claudia Jordan.
Claudia Jordan, what's up with you, baby? Claudia, what you doing, baby? I got something for you to do. Okay. Ain't you a legend? You want to connect? Come on, let's make it happen.
But if we gonna split 3 ways, I ain't worried about y'all because I'm gonna get me a PYT, but not too young. Then so
Get that
Don't
nigga
have to get a
peanut butter
boo.
jelly. Goddamn Xbox 5. He a happy motherfucker, right?
Hey, that's
Xbox.
all he need. That's all he needed. That PS 95 or whatever the heck it is.
Yeah. Come here, little boy. I got something for you.
Hey,
This B got something for you.
I'll be
Can
a
you lick
sugar
this
mama.
right
I'm
here?
sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I'm going international with mine. I'm going to Costa Rica. I'm going to Ghana. I'm going to parts
There's
of
some hoes in this house.
Mozambique.
There's some hoes
I'm
in this
going,
house.
I'm going right there out here in New York to 3 out of the 5 boroughs.
We
Look,
being very hoes.
Say it again, brother.
1.3.
Say it again, brother.
There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. We
Yeah,
ain't
look at you.
That's right. At
nothing about
1.3 billion, I
generational
can
wealth.
afford
We
my
can
hoism.
hold ourselves
I can
out.
afford my hoism.
Yeah, find your ass dead. Still play with a handful of Viagra. Dick like a damn
Yeah.
flagpole.
But I don't be using over it. Well, we'll talk about that later. But first of all, wait a minute, Lonzo. We got to send a big shout out to the whole state of California who is under torrential bombing effects of weather. It's a bomb cyclone. Lonzo,
Where?
did you get any of that water
I
thrown at
ain't
you?
seen that shit yet. I don't know where it is.
Never
They said
rains in Southern California.
it's in South California, Southern LA, South Central. I ain't seen it.
Well, Oprah was complaining. Ellen was complaining. They said they was losing property. The water was rushing up on their land. People, a young mother lost a 5-year-old. Kid just washed away. Look, man,
You always
that
got some
weather's no joke out there.
badass. Damn, man. Kids being washed away on the goddamn podcast. You got some badass news on there.
I was
gonna
trying
turn
to
around.
laugh.
Please. You wasn't letting me turn
How the
around.
fuck you? We supposed to be making people feel good. We supposed to be people depressed and shit. Babies getting
Can I
washed away.
please get
Houses.
this?
God damn. Don't
They
depress
should have
it.
bought some floaties for the. Okay, never mind. I'm out.
You
All right,
call
go
me
ahead.
delusional. Now you're calling me depressing. But at 1.3 billion, I'll find everything. We will fix houses. We will rebuild the rainforest. We will put the snow where it belongs in California, in the Sierra Mountains. Brother, don't tell me. 1.3. We about to
Clean up
do
your
it.
hoish ways. You cleaning up your hoish ways already?
You gonna get him a Viagra
I didn't clean
drip.
up nothing.
He gonna be like a motherfucker in the hospital with that IV in his arm. He got full of Viagra and shit. Just walk. Just ain't gonna walk. They ain't gonna walk nowhere. Just go lay in the
He
bed.
went from
Hop on.
hoe to humanitarian.
Huh?
He went from hoe to
I
humanitarian.
know him.
No,
I know what
I'm
he
not.
gonna do.
But let me ask you a question. It's called
I have not seen him. That big cock.
outrageous because you gotta watch it. It's also there's women on the show.
What? I missed it. What? Mm. Where the legends go?
Must be the divine
Why we
connector joined.
keep dropping? Why do we keep
Because
dropping?
we said my big cock, and then she got nervous about a text message.
I don't get nervous about no. Let me try to.
I ain't gonna say this on camera. I ain't gonna say this on camera. I'm gonna leave
Hold
it
on.
alone.
And also speaking about getting nervous, congratulations goes out to Ye, who just married some blonde woman who used to work with him on the Easy account for the last 2 years. Supposedly they had a ceremony, not a legal one, but they got married.
Yeah, that nigga ain't got married. I've been to bet you, nigga. And that nigga, he like publicity too much not to get married in front of the public. I don't see him doing that. I see him might be.
Well,
saying
he
some
did.
shit.
He's been out with this woman. Nobody knew her name. I forget her name. Her name sounds like a bunch of vowels, like when you drop silverware on the ground, whatever that comes up to be. But congratulations to them. I wish them the best of their matrimony.
Dre.
Yes.
Fuck that shit, okay? I don't give motherfucker getting married. That crazy motherfucker. I can't fuck about him getting married. Fuck that
Look
motherfucker.
who's depressing people.
I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it 100. We don't give a damn about Kanye getting married. Is anybody in the chat room give a damn about Kanye getting married? If you do, I will change the subject. If you give a damn about Kanye getting married, that's some tabloid shit. He does that shit just to keep his name on the goddamn timeline. Okay, nobody give a fuck about Kanye ass getting married. Shit, Kanye is shit. Fuck him. Well, hey, bro.
Very good lyrics to a song. Don't nobody give a fuck about
he's great. He's a good producer, good songwriter. All that right there. Politically, he's fucked up. Emotionally, he got problems. He probably needs somebody to marry his ass to make sure he take all his meds on time. And you know, I'm not mad at him. I ain't got no time for him. No, that's a damn show. Next. Ain't none of that money to do. I tell you,
you're not giving a little love to Ye.
Fuck.
Yay.
You know me, okay?
Nothing.
You know
I do.
me.
That's what I'm, dude. I'm just putting the worm on the hook. I'm just putting the worm on the hook.
Don't make me say it. I'm trying.
Yay.
My boy, Dr. Dre, 200 million for his catalog. 200 million.
Yes. That was my next question I was going to ask you. Didn't you find it interesting that Audrey Taylor Greene from the House of Representatives, Congress from Georgia, was playing Still Dre to come out to?
She did that. She knew that was going to get some controversy, and that's why she did that shit. Okay. What significance did that song have anything to do with her walking out of a goddamn office with a bunch of goddamn bodyguards? What did it have to do with anything? Okay. She could have played Mary Had a Little Lamb. She could have played all kind of shit other than she knew that song was going to draw controversy, and she likes controversy. Republicans love controversy. You know, they do some of the dumbest shit. Okay, they do something, and she knew damn well. And all you gotta do is all they're gonna do is send her a cease and desist letter. They're gonna re-edit the shit, take the music out. But
which is what he did. He sold the catalog.
No, he ain't sold it yet. Okay. But
I thought he got 250 million for it.
He's negotiation for 200 million. The deal ain't done yet, to my knowledge. The deal ain't done. And before y'all buy Dre's catalog for 200 million, come by and see me. I got some of his old songs too. Shit, I'll take a couple of million for them motherfuckers. Shit, I got 2 albums he did. What?
You can check me, and when I get 1.35 billion in tonight, I'll sell y'all catalog.
See,
I got
songs like I don't talk about Yay.
I got about 15 songs that Dre produced. Give me 100,000 each. That's 1.5 million. I'm good.
That part.
I'm good.
Hey, today, legends, it's the anniversary of the Locks, Money, Power, Respect. Since we're talking about Kanye,
or that you breaking up like cracker?
Oh crap! Y'all ain't gonna be able to hear it then. My hip hop.
Had a good connection. Today, you back to robotics, baby.
I might need to get a sugar daddy.
Somebody's over there in the red.
You better rub right dude's head.
I better act right somewhere.
And you need to act right real good. Come on, by here, little girl. I got something for you. Need the internet bill paid. Come on, get that good spectrum. Leave that library shit alone, huh?
I said maybe I do need to act right. Can you hear me now?
Leave that library shit alone. Come on, by get this good spectrum right quick, girl. Shit.
Hughes Network.
Yeah, get some Hughes. You on Hughes now? Shit.
It kind of bounces, but it ain't the best.
Nah, you need some good old spectrum over here, girl. You don't need that goddamn library Hughes shit. That shit just above library. That's the McDonald's shit.
That's the key to my act right. Wi-Fi.
But
until then, I ain't acting right.
See, you ain't doing no no internet. You ain't doing no goddamn damn it, no internet shit. What you call that shit?
OnlyFans. What I need to do?
The Wi-Fi?
No, she ain't doing that. She ain't doing that internet shit. She ain't doing no flash shots, whatever they call them motherfuckers on the internet. See, if she had bad. If she was doing it, had a nigga had somebody he was watching you do your thing across the road, and he's breaking up like this right here. He can't do his thing. So he will get you some good internet for that. Hold on, girl. This shit's moving too goddamn slow. I can't get my freak on because your ass over here jerking around and shit.
See, let me put my red on, my red dress, my red. See, I gotta get colors. You right? So yeah. Tighten up with
See?
this. Tighten up.
You better get your but shit. This because I'm Mississippi don't mean I'm country shit.
Not at all. Not at all.
See?
All right, I got the formula.
We're looking for Bernadette and Sugar Daddy here, boy. You got to be in the Mississippi region, probably maybe Florida, maybe even Louisiana, depending on where you're at.
Lord.
Okay.
I want to get flued out. No, I want to get flued out. Flowed out. Flied out.
Flown. I think that she just went country again. God damn. She can't get flued out, baby. The country just can't. God damn it. She can't. You can't get flued out. You got to get flown out.
Megabus ain't happening, so we're gonna do
Megabus gone, huh?
Not Southwest either. Get
My
stuck.
Megabus gone, ain't it?
I'm not sure. It's a new bus line now. They're talking about $19.99, $16.99, $6.99. It's green.
I used to take Megabus. That's the flex. I used to take Megabus to Vegas all the time. I used to love Megabus. Now, if I had nothing to do and time on my hands, I love taking the Megabus. I reserve me a bench, put my laptop on that motherfucker, and I'd be doing my business, ride down the highway, go to Vegas, and do what I got to do and come on back and sleep because I don't like to drive to Vegas. I have driven to Vegas. I prefer not.
Did they get the train from Vegas to LA? Yeah.
Hell no. They've been fucking around that train for years. That train ain't coming.
What do you call it? A hyper train? So you can get from LA to Vegas.
It ain't coming.
In 30 minutes, something like that?
It ain't coming. It ain't coming.
Are you serious? I've heard about it. I thought it was.
They were talking about it. They had some land issues. They had some.
It's a bullet train. It's a bullet train.
They had some issues with the what you call that shit? You trying to take people's houses and shit? Eminent domain.
Eminent domain.
Yeah, they had
of the land.
Eminent domain is and shit. Oh, they just run the motherfucker down the side of the goddamn 10 freeway, whatever that freeway is going into Vegas, 15 freeway. Mm-hmm. Shit.
You know what's so funny that you said driven to Vegas? Even I have driven to Vegas, believe it or not. That's crazy.
Not lately, motherfucker.
Lately? That's different?
Not lately.
No, I haven't driven lately. No, motherfucker. No. I ain't done that.
Okay.
But I did do it twice. And the first time I did it by accident. I was driving from.
Fuck you accidentally go to Vegas. That's some wrong turning right there, boy.
I honestly was taking somebody home to their house, and I dropped them off, and I was all happy, pulled the top down on the Mustang, blasted music, getting excited, and then I forgot what freeway it was. It said, "LA, make a left, Vegas, make the next left," and I confused the sign, thinking, "Oh, so LA, that's all Vegas. Yeah, I'll go take the second left." And I took the second left, and I'm driving, and I'm booming the music, and all of a sudden it just keeps getting darker. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Why is it getting so dark here? And it's dark, it's getting darker and darker. Then it starts getting colder. And I'm like, yo, where the hell am I? And I drove and it said 100 so-and-so miles to Las Vegas. I said, what? And you just can't turn around. I had to drive all the way down to the exit to go around the exit and double back and then back to LA.
All right.
So you can't get off?
Well, you had to be taking them in a goddamn Blythe or some shit because you can turn around everywhere around until you get to the damn the main road. Unless your ass is in the middle of the damn desert.
I was in the middle of the desert. Do you understand? I was kind of excited. I was very involved. And no, who said I was hoeing? Why is it gotta be I was hoeing? I could have been having an extremely.
You said you was very excited.
Yes, I was excited. Wow, excitement can't be. Wow, that person is this. She's that. I didn't get a number and start texting her on my way back to LA. Trying to figure out what the next move was. How about that?
Okay.
I just was excited that it was a good experience.
You should have just flew her out. Should have just flew her out, man. They would have had that problem. You would have been home a lot earlier if you flew her out.
No, yeah. Las Vegas story. That's the business. Get flued out.
Yeah.
On a serious note, folks, I want to give RIP to my boy Layla. Layla was a brother here. I met him at Macola, brought him into the studio. He became a part of our whole team. He later worked for Ruthless. He worked with Dre. He wrote California Love and a bunch of other songs for Michelet. He passed yesterday morning. I heard at 1 a.m. in the morning. He was suffering from cancer. Good dude, real good dude. Heart big as the elephants, and funny motherfucker. We had a lot of good times together, and he credits me with introducing him to the road and going on doing shows. Man, so you took me to do my first show in San Diego. I didn't do nothing. I just went with y'all, jumped in the van with y'all, went to San Diego, and that was my first time going behind stage. And so, good brother. And I just talked to him right before the holidays. He called me on a Sunday. He saw us out there walking, and man, I'm coming, get out this bed. I'm gonna come walk with y'all. Blah blah blah. And of course, the invitation was always open. Unfortunately, God had a different plan for my brother. He's a good dude, and I had to give a shout out to Laylaw because they don't make him like that no more.
My deepest condolences to Laylaw's family and to, of course, you, Lonzo, because these things happen, man. It's just it's part of life. Did we give a shout out to Gangsta Boo who passed away recently? Did we give our condolences to Gangsta Boo
last week?
Yes, she passed away.
Yeah, you know what? Who I'm about to say some fucked up shit right now.
Oh.
I'm about to say some fucked up shit.
I won't save you. So Gary heard me when I said this is the anniversary of 1998 release of Lox's Money, Power, and Respect. I tried.
I'm gonna pay it.
Money, Power, Respect.
I'm really getting tired of having this show. It's gonna sound fucked up, but people have watched hundreds of people lose their life to fentanyl. Still find reason to try fentanyl. Okay, and according to what I heard, according to that allegedly, Gangsta Boo was using some kind of drug that had fentanyl in it. Okay, It's 2023, and people have been dying for the past 2 or 3 years. Prince fentanyl, Michael K. Williams fentanyl.
2 or 3 years.
Huh?
Shoot, Prince died of
fentanyl. Huh?
Prince died of fentanyl overdose.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm saying for the last few years, we lost a lot of people to fentanyl. I don't know whether it's a painkiller. I don't know much about the drug at all. I know it says
it's a drug. It's a drug that's like an opioid. Like I'm trying to think of the name of the damn thing.
Yeah, like heroin.
And yeah. But what's really messed up is now they're making it look like it's Skittles, so they can get little kids hooked on it.
You can't get hooked on fentanyl if you die.
Well, however it's laced,
shit that kills you.
If it's laced, yeah. However it's laced, dude.
If it's laced with fentanyl, it's attempted murder.
Yeah, because there was a police officer recently here in New York who they arrested this guy, and he had fentanyl on his clothes, and I guess they were taking him to the lockup, and she ingested it and started getting real sick, and they had to rush her into emergency.
Another cop in LA, almost the same thing. He opened up the trunk of a car, and it had fentanyl in the trunk, and just the fumes of that shit to his ass today. The fumes, not even a whole tablet or a capsule or injection. The fumes from that shit sent him to the hospital. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what makes something that deadly, that attractive to people. You should
be running the other way.
They lace it in Oxycontin. That's what it is. Oxycontin into something else.
Oxycontin bad shit by itself though. Why you need some? Why you need the help? Why it don't need no help?
It's a painkiller. It's supposed to,
It's an ass killer.
Use your mind. It's an ass killer.
It's an ass killer.
Put you on it.
There is no pain if your ass is dead.
Put you on it. Lay you out.
There is no pain if your ass is dead.
And it's highly addictive. A little more than just addictive. It's actually a killer. And unfortunately, there's so much. Like I said, weed today isn't weed. It's not weed like strictly going for the ground. It's laced with so much stuff that you don't know. And I'll never forget watching this thing on Vice with 2 Chainz and this guy that came up with this device that can sniff your weed and tell you actually what's in it.
Mm.
And it's not weed. It's like, yo, what?
Wow.
He can break down the properties of all of that stuff.
Well, you know what? I've always said if it don't make a seed, it ain't real.
Yeah.
They've genetically modified everything from grapes to watermelons and weed. I mean, true story. I'm gonna tell you a true story. Don't interrupt. Let me finish this story right quick.
Go ahead.
Well, a few years back, when my nieces and nephews were like 9, 10 years old, my brother lived with my dad. My brother was not the most tidy motherfucker. Let's put it like that. His room was always dirty, always nasty. And he loved smoking weed. My daddy told us. Now here's how I kind of dude my dad was. My dad didn't mind us smoking weed. He said, just don't smoke it in the house, and don't let me see you high. That was his thing. Okay. And I'm sitting there. I grew up with my dad for a while. I moved out, got my own spot. My brother moved in with my dad. And my brother didn't give a fuck what my dad said. My dad wasn't home. He was going to do what the fuck he wanted to do. And he rolled some weed in his room. Okay. Some of the seeds fell in the carpet. And this is no bullshit. My brother's room was so dirty that the weed seeds took root. And my nieces and nephews came out the house showing me weed plants in my brother's carpet. Uncle Lonzo, look. Uncle Lonzo, look. 3 or 4 weed plants about 5, 6 inches long that grew in the carpet. So that's kind of weed that I grew up on. That's what I grew up. Weed, you can't just lay it down nowhere, because if you lay it down too long, it's gonna start growing some new plants. Now I know weed has been manicured, and all the seeds are gone. But even at some point in time, some of the stuff that people grow in their backyards, you can't even grow weed from a plant. You can't. I tried being in the horticultural business. Okay, you don't get weed seeds no more. You have to get clones, which is a piece of the plant and planted in some special kind of soil, a fake soil actually, so to take root, and then you can plant it in the ground. Okay, so not to be able to get weed seeds because some. What's that? What's it called?
Monsanto.
Monsanto makes sure that you can't buy no corn seeds, no green bean seeds, no collard green seeds without their approval. They got a lock on all the seeds, so they make all the plants seedless. So when you want to buy something, you got to buy their shit. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at right now. Plus, the potency of today's weed is it's not even fun. It's not even fair no more. When I grew up, we had about 4 or 5 different kinds of weed. You had Mexican skunk weed, that old block shit. It was stems and it looked like bad hair. Okay, you had the good stuff, the okay stuff. Then you had Acapulco Gold. Then you had Thai stick. Thai stick at that time was the ultimate of all marijuanas, because it actually came on the stick about this long. Okay, and you had to unravel it, the little red string around the stick, and that shit right there. If you smoked, that's when you invented the called the pin joint. The pin joint was like one zigzag, because usually you roll weed with 2 zigzags. You rolled it with 1 zigzag, and that 1 zigzag, that pin joint, that stick would get about 7, 8 people high. Just one joint. And you're probably gonna get about 5 or 6 joints out of a damn stick of Thai stick. Even then, Thai stick was $20. Back in the 70s, when you was getting 4-finger dimes, 2-finger nickels, Thai stick was $20. Okay?
Yes, it was.
That's real shit.
But that was more stuff grown from the earth, not the way it is now.
Right. I'm sorry. Vista Light. I forgot, man. Maui Wowie. Oh my God.
Oh, that was
Maui.
What about Panama Red? What about Panama Red?
We didn't see very much Panama Red, but Maui Wowie. Okay, that shit was like red. It was like reddish, greenish, beautiful shit. It was so pretty. You don't want to burn it.
But that was I think that's Panama Red too.
It was good. We didn't see very much Panama Red
Look,
in Southern California. That's all I'm saying.
Let
We
me
heard
tell you a
about
funny
it.
story.
Go ahead.
My brother used to get
It
so
better
much
be
weed,
funny
he
too.
used to have
God
seeds.
damn it. It better be.
Go
Go
let me
ahead.
finish it, damn it. Did I interrupt your weed story? Let me talk
Go
about
ahead.
my
That
brother's
shit better be
weed
funny.
story. So my brother said he's gonna find a way that he didn't have to buy weed. So he took seeds and he grew the weed on the side of the house that my father would make us, deep weed, not the weed you smoke, but the weeds in the grass and stuff. So he cultivated it to a point, he hid it behind other vegetables that were grown. So one day, my father's outside going, man, you guys are keeping this area too clean. How could you? And he looks and he goes, wait a minute. Wait a minute. And he pulls up all my brother's weed plants, right? My brother goes outside. Now he's smiling because he's like, oh, it's time to harvest. Now I can sell it. He's like, where's the weed? And he starts telling me, did you weed the weeder? I said, of course I took the weeds out the ground. What did you do with it? Well, Brock told me to throw it out. He's digging in the trash, going crazy, looking for the weeds. Where the weed? What did you do with the weeds? I said, dude, there's weeds. Why are you acting that crazy? My father came out the back, and my father used to smoke a pipe. He said, you ain't got to worry about that. I took care of those weeds.
See, Dre is Jamaican, so his daddy Jamaican, so they Jamaican. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now it's funny. Okay, got you. There you go.
Jamaican daddy.
It was my brother wanted to beat my ass because he just knew I dug up the weeds and threw them in the garbage. My father's when he saw that stuff, because it doesn't, when you grow weeds, especially next to other true plants, weed stands out. It doesn't blend in well.
Everything. B41, thank you very much. I see you, Doc. B41, drop a little something in the super chat for us, folks. B41, thank you. And see, that's one reason why weed and hemp was Schedule 1, because it outgrows trees. And hemp is a bad motherfucker. Hemp is a super plant. People don't want to accept. They don't want to accept that hemp is a super plant. Do all kind of shit. Make paper, clothes, medicine.
Hemp and bamboo.
Hemp and bamboo. Bamboo some bad shit.
Bamboo will take your crown.
Bamboo some bad shit. Okay. Bamboo is some bad shit. I was watching on YouTube the other day how they build houses out of bamboo, and that shit was you cut it with a machete. I mean, that shit go just as straight. I don't know whether it's the guy, or the blade, or the plant, but that shit just as straight. In fact, it was saying that some people build in Japan, they build a lot of scaffolds with a bamboo because you can bend it, it don't break.
Right.
It takes a whole lot for that some bitch to break. Okay.
At one of my partner's house where he lives, their whole neighborhood has been overrun by bamboo.
Wow.
And for them to get the bamboo out of the yards, the county has to come in and dig up, like house after house. And I mean, really dig deep, because bamboo gets in deep, and it'll come right back. Yep. And it's like he's been trying to do it, and they won't let them like pour gas on it to kill the root, and then strike a fire. They won't let them do it. But it's like a major issue.
We got my Vista Light say that he used bamboo for his arthritis cream. So that's some bad shit right there.
Hemp cream. He used hemp, not bamboo. Hemp.
Huh?
He used hemp.
Oh, hemp.
Hemp. Not bamboo.
I'm tripping. Dre got me fucked up. Hemp is a super plant that intimidated the shit out of the lumber industry, and that's why it's Schedule 1 did, because it was related to the marijuana plant, and they know what marijuana gonna do. They figure if his cousin can do it this right here, imagine what this other cousin gonna do. So they Schedule 1 hemp because of your boy Randolph Hearst.
So hey, so is sugarcane related to bamboo? Because I know it looks like it.
They might be cousins, but you can eat sugarcane. You can't eat bamboo. Sugarcane good in the motherfucker. Sugarcane.
I can't stand it. I actually cut sugarcane.
I'm getting you off my show. What?
I had sugarcane in Jamaica, West Indies. It's amazing.
Shit.
I mean, I
Amazing.
used to eat it, but have y'all ever cut
Make
it?
you become a diabetic.
I ain't never cut it. My daddy would always get it wherever he got it from, bring it home. We be chewing that shit like them goddamn Jamaican sticks. I'm just be chewing on that shit. That shit be good, motherfucker.
I saw a friend of mine. She had a Ziploc bag. She bought some, so you still can buy it. It was already peeled and everything. I peeled freaking sugar cane too, so all the work behind it.
But you a slave in your childhood or some shit?
I mean, I think it was that's why I don't like it.
Damn slave or something. You didn't pick all kind. You picked cotton, bamboo.
For like education purposes, one time.
Yeah.
I went going for that. They was like, try it. Don't ever do it again. This is not something we came from this, so act like you gonna do something more than that. So we for education purposes we did the cotton, but the sugar cane was something we did from we harvested from land or whatever. And I'm like, I mean, I got some kind of trauma from it because I don't even care for it, but I like chewing it. But I worked with it. I cut it. I peeled it.
Sugar cane actually, like I said, it grows in the Caribbean like that. And that's how they also make molasses. And in making the molasses, that's how they make the rum.
Wait. Hold on, Dre. Bernadette was on a slave trial period, man.
We had 30 acres and then some. So my
30-day slave trial period. And 31st day, they gonna make her ass a goddamn slave.
We got the land. And so they didn't, the land you get a lecture with the land. You get a freaking lecture with the land. The 40 acres or whatever.
I can imagine. Can you drive a tractor?
Yes, that's how I learned how to drive stick shift.
Oh no shit.
Oh,
I had a DC guy playing me about that.
What it is the life
for me.
Far and wide. Give me that country. Get that city. Give me that countryside.
Get me that.
That's what my standard is like. Don't be texting me about no Teo and I'm.
No what? Text you about no what?
She's slipping. This whole show is slipping.
Every time crazy and lock up on her ass. Okay,
it's slipping
she
right
knows she's
there.
Wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Every time she says something crazy, she up on her ass.
She said, and I quote, "I drive stick, and I know why homeboy got the number in the text message. I drive stick. I'll say no more."
Yeah, that's a good one, Dre. It got past me.
I'll say no more.
Nigga, I drive stick. Oh shit, that nigga. The one of the conversation
I was surprised you let that go. I was surprised you let that slide.
The one that the conversation accelerated. Well, that's the other me. You driving the stick lately? You've been driving the stick lately? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good one, Dre. I missed on that. I stepped on that one.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Downshift.
Wow. All right, folks, you're live with Lonzo and Dre. We Legendary Connects every Friday. We do this with my girl, Miss B. She stepped off for a minute. That goddamn library internet is not working for her. You got to go back to get that sugar daddy and go get.
She's trying to get the sugar cane. She's trying to get the cotton. Trying to downshift. A lot of stuff going over there.
She got to get that sugar daddy.
It's a very special show.
Spectrum. I'm telling you, girl.
It's a very special show today. Very, very special show. So, I had a question for you.
What's that?
And I have been thinking about it for a minute since you told me about Easy Way and the Easy East Street.
Okay.
I said, we need to get you a golden boulevard.
Golden boulevard.
Like a golden, like gold bricks should be in your block, on your boulevard. Because so many folks that go down your boulevard reap many benefits of gold, platinum, etc. So your street should be bricked with gold.
Okay.
I was thinking about it.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep, and I'm not talking about the yellow brick road. I'm talking about gold bricks.
Okay.
You know those things, and give me credit later. Lonzo Boulevard. You ain't no lane, you're a boulevard. It's much different.
Okay.
Much regal. Much more regal.
Yeah, Martin.
I mean,
Marlon want me to send you his address. He gonna send me his address. I'm gonna forward it to you so you can get him that picture.
You got it.
All right, yeah, Marlon, we got you covered. As Dre fantasizes about my goal, Lonzo Boulevard.
I wasn't fantasizing, man. I was trying to help you.
I appreciate your help.
I was trying to make sure you could put.
Confidently, the motherfucker just toe up. You don't want to.
I know, but I was working on it. I'm thinking after the flight, y'all can do some major changes.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
After the bomb cyclones, you can make adjustments.
I'm trying to see where these damn hurricanes coming from in South Central LA.
They're coming from, honestly, I think they're from Australia and Japan, and then it's the warm water whipping across the Pacific, and it's coming straight down from the air, from the Arctic, and it picks up speed as it gets heat. Like this weekend, we're supposed to get some huge rainfall here in New York because of the weather. Yeah, there was tornadoes in Alabama, and I had to chase down Bernadette earlier to make sure she didn't blow away. But I see she didn't blow away. She was doing some other ways that we'll discuss on another show. We'll see about that.
She gone right now. Her library internet kicked her off right quick, so she'll be back in a minute. She got to go turn the book in or some shit. Something may happen.
I think she's returning a text.
Did you see how many of these guys have been released from this YSL situation?
Miss B, the Divine Connector, joined.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
You know, you got guys that are supposed to be.
But are they turning over evidence?
Huh?
Are they turning evidence to get out?
Yeah, they're agreeing to testify, man. Some of them are agreeing to testify. It's YSL. We're talking about YSL, Bernadette. Mm-hmm. Some of them are agreeing to testify. So if that's the case, that changed a whole lot of shit. I mean, homeboy looking at what, 25 to life?
Yeah, he's on. Look, we said this before. When the locals got you, you can negotiate. When the state got you, you can negotiate. But when the feds got you, you just determine how much time you're going to do.
That's pretty much a scenario.
That's pretty much it. Once the feds got you, you're negotiating for how much time and what if I do good behavior? Unless you're Donald Trump's CFO and you
5 months. All that shit he got
5.5 months
5 fucking
in
months.
Rikers.
5 months.
Which is like 15 years in regular prison. He got 5 months in Rikers. And you know he's not in population.
No, his ass is in PC. Yeah, he in PC all day long.
He's in PC. He don't even get to see where population is.
Yeah, they got him covered. They got him protected like the covenant. Oh, my man Gary's Garage say Keith Murray is the new Ye. What'd he do?
What did he do?
He's telling out running his mouth.
Oh, that's the one that said talking about how he ate homegirl out and told on himself and shit.
Yeah, and then Foxy Brown gave him a pretty good,
Yeah, Foxy Brown. He told her. Yeah, he told the whole world about how him and Foxy Brown got together, and he chewed her down and shit. And then she's supposed to blew the whistle. And I'm trying to figure out, why would you tell some old ass stories like that at this time and date? I mean, bro, make a record.
Does Foxy Brown have a kid?
Huh?
I'm trying to figure this out. Foxy Brown or Little Kim have a kid?
Got a kid. What about them? They have kids?
Kim got a kid.
I don't know.
I think Lil Kim has a kid. I think I saw something like 50 Cent was talking about her child's eyes, how they look and stuff like that. So I think she does have a kid.
But what about because Foxy Brown pretty much has disappeared off the planet?
Pretty much. Nobody gave a damn about Foxy. But didn't she go to jail for a while? No, Lil Kim went to jail. Didn't Foxy go to jail for a minute too?
No. I don't think Foxy Brown went to jail. No, not at all.
Who that went to jail for slapping the lady in the damn nail shop?
She got a fine. She didn't go to jail for that.
Okay.
I'm talking about she got hit with fines and probably had to pay the lady but she didn't go to jail.
They from two different camps, right? They're not from the same camp.
No, one Foxy Brown's from Jay-Z's camp. Kim is from uh, uh, Puffy's camp. Well, no, really Biggs, Notorious B.I.G. But when he passed away, she became a free agent.
Ooh! I got a question for you, man. You a New York brother, okay?
Go ahead. I hear.
I'm listening to a girl, also named Jaguar Wright, and she dropped some shit about Puffy and Bad Boy that got my ears perked up. I'm like, what? And Andre Harrell gone, my boy Heavy D gone, Kim Porter gone, and our LB Sure was one aspirin from being gone. Okay, he was an injection. I'm trying to.
He was an IV line. He was an IV line away.
Being a obituary. What's up with that shit, man? Nobody. I mean, anybody. I can't recall nobody.
No one in all-time records.
Huh?
Yeah. Well, Puffy's bad luck started a long time ago with that Heavy D show they did where people died trying to get out, and he got away from it there.
Right.
He also got away from firing the gun that Sean did the time, but Puffy did the crime with Jennifer Lopez.
Right, I remember
That's why J-Lo dipped away from him. And the only reason I know that very intimately, a close relative of mine was the man that put Puffy in cuffs.
What?
Oh, okay. Yeah. And drove the Rolls Royce to the precinct.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Why did they drive his car to the precinct, not impounded like they did any other nigga's car?
Well, that's why they was impounded it.
Oh, okay.
Because he was in the car, and they stopped him and her and impounded the car. And he was the officer that took the car.
Mm.
Yeah.
Somebody you close to, right?
Oh, very related to. And the irony was, everyone knew Puffy actually fired the shot, because when they do the test for you about if you fired a weapon,
right,
it came up ding, 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 ding.
So Sean took the
and they kept saying, and Sean took the fall. But Sean also fired a weapon, but they say Puffy was the one who caused the major part of the incident.
Mm.
That's rumor.
And Sean, he mad the motherfucker Puffy. I understand.
And now he's got his own podcast, and he was deported. Now he's back, and this and other. But you know what? Say what you want about Mr. Diddy, Mr. Combs. Everybody knew what he was about. But everybody wanted his paper. Everyone wanted the paper he had. And then when your cred seemed to dip, I mean, look at Mace. He made Mace a multimillionaire. And then something happened to Mace. He decided to go back to the church. He wasn't Mace Murder anymore. Now he's a tell-all book on what Puffy did and what Puffy does do. Same thing with Russell. Same thing with, you go through the crews. They all do it. Everybody does it. Except me. Because I'm too busy paying attention to $1.3 billion. That's my job.
New York.
That's my job.
Ask me a question, man. Maybe you can help me with this right here. I never understood why everybody had these crazy ass names like Mace Murder. What's homeboy? C Murder.
C Murder. Or Uncle Murder. Uncle Schmurder.
I'm trying to figure out why is that such? Why do people think that's an attractive situation, especially when they get your ass caught up in the penitentiary? Okay, C Murder.
Because I blame California gang life.
Who?
And then the imitation of California gang life back to New York. And instead of finding the positivity, we decided we're going to outdo what was going on in LA. And then we're going to outdo what was being done in the 7th Ward. Then we're going to outdo what was being done down in Atlanta and outdo what was being done in Miami and all that stuff. So you have to have the toughest name. I remember when
What happened to West Coast?
Puff Daddy, people like Puff Daddy. Are you for real, dude? That's your name? Then you have to adjust it. P Diddy. Come on, man. You know how that goes.
Because of the West Coast gangster rap.
That's what started it. Because everybody tried to out tough each other.
You know what? If you got to make your name sound crazy to give you the people the illusion that you might be crazy, you might not be crazy. Because anybody that's crazy ain't gonna name themselves some crazy shit.
Look, Al Pacino and I forgot the actor who played Scarface before one of the Ghetto Boys took the name Scarface. It's just, I can't explain that.
And
that's a hard thing to explain.
Scarface was a nickname for Al Capone.
Right.
He had a real scar on his face, and that was his nickname, Scarface.
So that's a different set of gangsters, then, Dre. That's like.
But understand this: the real mafia that Dre knows in New York, they never claimed to be the mafia.
No. One of my heroes was a gentleman who walked up and down and acted like he was crazy, and they couldn't nail him on anything.
Right.
Because he said he's not well, so his lawyers kept him out of prison up until the day he died.
Wow.
Then they said, oh, he was involved in this. He was involved with that, but he was dead. He couldn't do a time.
Right.
Did y'all talk about Chapo's son getting arrested and how hard they went? Del Chapo's son. The issues down there when his son got arrested.
Oh yeah, no. They've been shooting at the police down in Mexico for the past week or two. When they arrested Al Chapo's son, they're like, "Fuck this, we coming to get him," and there ain't been no joke down there.
Wait a minute. El Chapo?
His son, Al
son.
Little Chapo.
Little Chop. Oh man.
Little Chop. They got his ass about 10 days ago, and his boys coming to get him. They're trying to get him back. They laying down police down in Mexico. Police catches here. They had a firefight. They showed a video of a firefight. Man, that shit was no joke, dude.
That's different down there.
They shooting the planes and shit. They shooting if the plane fly over anywhere near civilian planes with kids in them, they showed a picture of the plane getting shot at, babies on the ground. You need to get your ass on the seat and put as much space between you and that damn plane frame as possible. But yeah, they got 50. My man said, Mr. Light says they got 50 caliber rifles up there shooting at planes, Doc, and it ain't nothing nice.
Yeah, I saw that video where people were recording, ducked down in the seats and stuff.
Yeah,
traveling just like, don't go.
Don't fly over some areas of Mexico. Mm.
But
the other interesting thing in Oklahoma, which is really the crime violence capital of America, because so many foreign nationals, Chinese, Russians, certain of our migrants have moved up and bought rights to grow cannabis in extremely large rates, that they actually started offing people because they were taking some of the stuff they grew and bringing it to the West Coast and bringing it to the East Coast, and they were doing human trafficking also. Mm. So they killed 4 people, the Russian mob or the Chinese, again, allegedly so. And one of the guys got away, and he was laying out everything that was going down and who wasn't where. So now there's a big freeze now on large sums of money coming from other nations into the United States because it's being used to actually grow weed and bring fentanyl. Well, fentanyl comes in from Mexico and down in the Southern American countries from them on a majority basis, but it's a big epidemic right now because they go to Oklahoma, they hire the locals, they grow the weed plants, then when they harvest it, they take their bite and start selling it outside of that. When you're growing weed or whatever drug you're growing, you gotta always put a percentage in you're going to lose to the people you hire to harvest it.
Dre,
But they don't play that.
Dre, we're out of the show. We're
Uh-oh.
Damn.
we're 23 seconds over the show, Doc. That was a good story.
This always happens.
They call it the Wild Wild West.
You talked for 5 minutes. I didn't say shit. You talked for 5 minutes, but that's all right.
Look,
I'm
man,
watching the clock. I'm looking at the clock. Anyway, folks, you're live with Lonzo and Dr. Dre. We are Legendary Connect. Miss B in the house. She's trying to get a sugar daddy, folks. She got to get us some good Spectrum internet service here. Hey, Bernadette, before you go, describe your sugar daddy right quick.
Describe my sugar daddy. Let's see. He be smart. He got some sense. He gonna flew me out, but he will fly me out, get flown out, because he don't have to be local, because Mississippi, me and see Dion gone. So, I mean, I like a real, especially hanging out with the legends. He got to be like kind of like cocky or smart, about himself. I can't let somebody get embarrassed hollering at y'all because he ain't gonna work. So let me get back to you about that, because I got the legends on deck with me. Can't have a little softy, but a PYT is different. A PYT is different.
Okay. Brother Savage and a goddamn Xbox controller, and you Queen today. All right, folks. You live with Lonzo and Dr. Dre, Miss B, folks. Miss B, I see you next week, darling. This is Lonzo, the Godfather.
$1.35 billion, ladies and gentlemen.
Lonzo and Dr. Dre.
I'm getting it.
Lonzo and Dr. Dre, Legendary Connects every Friday, y'all. This is how we do it. This is how it's done. Every time we do it, we try to have some fun. Dre, see you next week, Doc. Miss B,
see you next week.
Chat room. Everybody drop those super chats. Much love to you, folks. We are out of here. Peace.
Peace.